reception. And as far as we know, Ryan, this marks the professional wrestling in-ring debut of Dani Moe.
James, that is what my notes have told me. This is the debut, and what an opportunity, James. We could have a debut. She could be walking out our Rogue champion here tonight.
Yeah, that could be a hell of a debut for this young lady. Long-time companion of her beau Facade, both personally and professionally. And a fitness professional. A boot camp instructor, fitness expert, studied sports management in college, and of course used that degree to great effect, helping Facade in his career. Is going to try and use some of that knowledge to her own benefit tonight.
Right. What an athlete, Dani Moe. It's exciting to see her finally step foot inside the squared circle. I mean, not happy about this announcement. Obviously, Gillette and Layna Lennox, the odds stacked against her now.
Well, and Layna is no stranger to stacked odds. I mean, she faced off with Max 2 weeks ago.
I mean, I'm not one to side with Gillette at all, but is this necessarily fair? The champion had planned for a one-on-one competition against Lady Frost here tonight, James.
Yeah, it's not fair to the champion. Let's be frank, it's not. As far as we know, up until at least 24 hours ago, before we got word of Jenny Rose, I believe, had a family emergency. And so we wish her and her family well. But up to this point, Layna had probably been watching video and training for Lady Frost. It's not hard to do. She's a Ring of Honor, a Woman of Honor member, and a longtime competitor here in Rogue.
James, at the same time, there's not a lot of video to watch of Dani Moe outside of gymnastics competitions, her work as a valet.
Yeah, it's difficult to say what she's going to bring to the table.
I mean, Dani Moe, a multifaceted athlete for sure.
And Gillette immediately up on the apron where she knows she does not belong. No surprise. I find it interesting that Victor Benjamin chose not to come out here to support Lady Frost. Talk about stacked odds.
Yes, yeah, well, very, very good observation.
Layna Lennox seems very...
I believe Facade had originally...
Oh! Gillette shoving Lady Frost off the apron. Oh, no!
Gillette off to the races like a greyhound.
Meanwhile, Dani and Layna locking up here. Layna immediately takes control with a wrist lock.
Excited to see what we're going to see out of Dani Moe.
Well, again, Dani, a fitness instructor, you can tell she has spent more than her share of time in the gym. Really cut.
Lady Frost looking content just to ride this one on the outside.
Arm drag there, and Dani again with the arm drag, catching the champ.
Dani Moe looking pretty sound here. Front drop kick.
Drop kick from Dani, and Dani looking to follow up here. Or is she? Layna Lennox betting off. Dani coming in, telegraphs it though.
Lennox able to outsmart her there.
Dani with a forearm shot, stuns the champ. And now Dani climbing to the top. Layna Lennox gonna walk right into it. Cross body. Ooh, almost three.
Oh my goodness. Lady Frost would have been too late.
We could have had a freshman champ here. Lady Frost with an eye poke.
Oh, Lady Frost. Dani's got to be very careful to not let this moment... Oh, and a rake in the back.
The icy fingers of Lady Frost digging into the flesh of... Whoa! Forearm shot, wobbles her.
Surprised somebody like Lady Frost would even risk her manicure raking the back of Dani Moe like that.
It's interesting. When someone's born into money, as Lady Frost, I assume, was, that she should choose to indulge in the fighting arts of all things, where you're going to sully yourself on the bodies of plebeians. And look at that choke.
The agility, the flexibility of Lady Frost, foot high on the neck.
Snapmare on Dani. Oh, kick to the side of the face from...
Did you hear that?
Lady Frost, here's a... Not quite one. Dani still with some...
And again!
Gas in the engine there, a rake to the back.
To the skin of Dani Moe.
The champ on the outside here, letting these two duke it out.
The champ needs to be very, very careful, though.
Yeah, triple threat format. She doesn't have to be in the ring to lose the title.
You would think somebody like Gillette is aware of that and is allowing her James, right there, we could have had a new champion.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can see on the left-hand side of the hard camera here, Gillette and Layna essentially just chilling out, watching the action unfold. Oh, beautiful roundhouse.
Wow. X marks the spot.
Frost fisherman suplex.
Releasing, opting not to keep the pin.
Here's Layna in to disrupt the pin. Finally senses a sense of danger there for her championship and eats a forearm shot. Gives one back.
Barking orders from the side, Gillette to her champion, Layna Lennox.
Lennox catches the arm. Perhaps looking for a Northern Light suplex. She's got it. Into the bridge. Thrown off by Dani. Dani has been at ringside for so many matches for Facade. You have to imagine she has a lot of experience, at the very least being close to the action, knows the ebb and flow of fighting sports. Forearm shots here. Dani off the ropes. Caught by Layna.
Oh, and a spine buster.
Almost 3.
Dani kicking out. The spine buster coming to you from deep inside the Mid-Atlantic territory, James.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where Lennox calls her home.
Lennox thinking about double arm suplex. Kick down. And Dani.
What an innovative move, really affecting both their competitors there, Lady Frost.
Yeah, Dani inadvertently taking a bit of a face buster there. And here's a roll-up attempt on Lady Frost.
Dani's their new champ.
Hooked that one deep, but Frost at it too. Gillette on the apron for that one. Lennox runs into a clothesline from Dani. Caught again.
Dani really holding her own here in her debut.
And
Very
Frost
impressive.
deposited. Dani with a chop. Dani making a great account of herself here in her debut match.
Break of the back, her own.
Facebuster.
Lennox.
Lennox pulls her off. Lennox gonna try to take the pin away.
That's it. That's a 3 count.